In this tutorial, we will provide a high-level overview of virtualization and some key points to consider when negotiating software licenses. Virtualization can be defined as the process of making one physical asset behave like more than one asset. Examples where virtualization is used include servers, PCs, networks, and software applications. The primary purpose of virtualization is to achieve more efficient use of resources. In this tutorial, we will examine two core benefits to virtualization: resource sharing and creating mixed-use environments. To allow IT resources to be shared, virtualization software can create and manage multiple logical views or virtual devices from just one physical device. Each virtual device can be assigned to different users in one or more organizations, each with its own characteristics and capabilities. The physical capacity of the device can be shared across those virtual views. Let's assume we have a server with 4 central processing units, or CPUs. We can virtualize the one physical server and make it look like 4 servers. We can then assign the physical server to 4 separate user organizations. Each organization might be allocated 1 CPU. Let's now assume that user group 1 is executing a task that requires more than 1 CPU. The virtualized system can allow user group 1 to temporarily borrow additional capacity from one of the other 3 user groups. If necessary, it might take a little from all 3 of the other groups. It would be very unusual for all 4 logical devices to require their full CPU capacity at the same time, so borrowing capacity is possible. The dynamic shifting of computing capacity across multiple logical devices makes the physical device much more efficient. Another benefit of virtualization is the possibility of creating a mixed-use environment. This means that a single physical device is no longer restricted to a single physical use. Let's take our example of virtualizing a single physical device into 4 virtual ones. Recall that the physical server has 4 CPUs. With virtualization, we have assigned 1 CPU to each of the 4 logical devices. We can also load a different operating system and different software applications in each of the 4 virtual devices. This turns what used to be a single-purpose, single-user device into a multi-purpose resource-sharing device for 4 users. The additional flexibility allows the server to be used much more efficiently. We no longer need separate physical servers just because we have multiple operating systems or multiple applications. The biggest gains from virtualization probably occur in large IT environments that are used by multiple independent organizations. This means several separate commercial companies or separate government agencies or some combination of both are sharing resources in a cloud. It might be a public, community, or hybrid cloud. The enhanced efficiencies and flexibility result in the need for fewer physical assets, reduced space, and less personnel. This means lower costs with greater flexibility for users. Please refer to Part 2 of the virtualization tutorial for more information.